How's it going, guys? SelvsLeaderCarson here. Actually, I decided to keep the little peach fuzz again. Just had to do a little snips into specific spots. Like, there was hair that was specifically long in specific areas. Like, just snipped off most of the area, or just kind of snipped off everything, the entire peach fuzz beard. And we're going to get back to the game where we started. Okay, so let's go.
Second sons.
And you made me promises you did not keep.
Hey, I kept my promise that
A
I would
new
help you
day
take
is
the
born
city.
in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars.
Yeah, you're gonna learn
There
that
must
the
be a
hard way.
few cutthroats who would fight for the likes of you. Now get out.
I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace.
You have nothing to apologize for, Malcolm. I have other plans for you.
Plans for me, Your Grace?
You'll help House Forrester.
Plans that will help House Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me.
No, no,
I have a task
absolutely
for you.
not.
Your Grace, I am humbled, but I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
No.
I am honored you would ask me.
Don't take
Might
your-
I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
No, I need you, Malcolm. Screw her. She reneged her deal.
You'd seriously consider staying in Essos.
Pause right there. I would not let Malcolm stay at all. Yeah, Uncle Malcolm. I would not let him stay with Daenerys. She reneged on her deal. Reneged means she took back her deal. I said I would help her and follow and try to follow as much as I didn't make any promises. I said I can't make any promises that I'll follow everything to the word. But she did say if I helped her take the city of Marine, she would provide troops. Now she's taking that back. Daenerys is no longer someone you would want to trust.
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side.
She's not coming.
And now you've angered her, she may need some convincing.
We can't trust her.
It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
She broke her word, Uncle.
Not without her reasons.
She did it once. She could easily do it again.
Indeed.
Maybe. But this alliance might be worth the risk. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
Maybe.
The little queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
The worst?
So
Why
we're
would we even
waiting
want
for?
the
Let's
worst?
go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Fair enough. Alright, fair enough.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
Please say no, Malcolm. Please
So,
decline.
where exactly are we going?
Now, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
Fair enough. I probably would do the same. Oh my god, my arms are in pain. Holy crap, that workout was hard. I literally was lifting weights, like pushing my body to the limit. Oh my god, they are now kicking in. It's not funny. It's not funny. It actually hurts. Ow. Garrett Tuttle. And there's Cotter. And Sylvie. With her white, silver hair. And then there's him. Alright then,
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh!
Hey, you let the wildlings hurt you, okay? It was your idea.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
No, it should heal better. It should
We're
heal.
only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross a bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north.
Why
We're
not?
going south to join Mance and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan,
My
Cotter.
family's counting on me.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a direwolf.
Please, Sylvie. He knows what he's doing.
We're not going to
Does
Maine.
he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Fishface? Who are you calling Fishface?
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me.
Wildings.
I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Yeah.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed.
Well, that...
Point is,
free folk
you
alike.
don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No.
Ouch.
We don't need to die for him.
Ouch.
Me neither.
Fucking North Grove isn't even real.
And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings.
It is real. I believe it's
Finn's
real.
probably.
I believe
It is real. Lord Forrester believed it. And so do I. And you're both idiots.
Oh, well, fudge you too.
Finn, will you...
Just piss off.
Finn, stop it.
Some leader you turned out to be.
You're just angry because we have no food.
You should listen to him.
Oh, well, you two would get along then, for sure.
The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it.
It's because of the White Walkers.
Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
God damn.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Did you know she'd refuse?
Did you know she'd refuse to go north?
I swear, I didn't. I thought she could help. Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her.
Alright, fair enough.
I won't do that. Not again.
You might have to. No, convince her.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that.
You don't mean it, buddy. You
So that's
definitely
it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
don't. Shit! Alright, we have to convince her. I will convince her, but I want to talk to Cotter.
Garrett,
Why'd you lie to me, first off? I want to know the truth.
Why didn't you just tell me the truth? That you came here to find your sister.
I wanted to, but I didn't think you'd understand.
I would have
I
understood.
couldn't risk it.
No,
I'm sorry.
I would have understood. You don't like her.
You and your sister.
Oh, so you don't look like her.
You don't look much alike. The white hair and...
I know what you're getting at, so you may as well just say it.
I just wondered.
She was born like that.
Oh.
My mother used to call her Little Moon. The rest of our
Oh, I
village thought
like
she was a
that.
bad omen. The better of them stayed away from her. The worse? Let's just say I'm glad to be rid of them.
The worst tried to do terrible, terrible things in touching her. What? Why were people afraid of Sylvie?
Why were they afraid of your sister?
Same reason you Southerners call us wildlings. Same reason you put up that wall to keep us out. People are arseholes.
What happened to your village? Actually, where's your mother?
Where's your mother now?
Hard to say for sure. Probably dead. Our village decided Sylvie wasn't welcome there, and our mother, she didn't want to leave.
Wow. Well, you better. How's your arm? I'm not.
How's
asking.
your arm feeling?
Decent, I'd say. Why'd you ask? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, it's shit.
Well, your village just kicked you
Your
out.
whole village just kicked you out.
When Sylvie reached 2 years, they told my mother we weren't welcome anymore. She wasn't welcome. I guess they all hoped she wouldn't survive long enough to get a name. But she's tough, Sylvie. No way she wasn't gonna make it.
I'm not gonna ask that question. You're abandoning me. That'd be a stupid idea to ask that. Alright, folks. I got good news and bad news. The good news is that I kind of saved the recording. That I got back to where I was. Like, right after this. This is where I was. I remember I made all the right decisions, and I made everything right. The bad news was this. Is that right when I was doing all this recording, my computer popped up the little, oh, you need to update this, you need to restart this. I was like, I am fucking pissed, motherfucker. I was ready to, I wanted to strangle my computer. But then I realized I can't do that, first off, because that would be very difficult. Well, not difficult, it would just take a lot of time. And secondly, the recording froze. And it was right around here where you would just see my face frozen. And that was a little bit weird, and I couldn't stand that. So, I had to go back. I had to redo everything. I made all the same decisions that I did. And now we're going to continue. Whew! Was I very annoyed. I said, alright, remind me in like a week. But I'm going to restart my computer regardless so it can just stop harassing me. My computer is harassing me now.
What are you
Look
doing
at you guys
over here?
done.
There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Well, be nice.
Come on. Just give them a chance.
Yeah, give
I
him a
did.
chance.
And look where it got us.
Hey, well, actually, that's...
I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. Really.
Yes.
Not your fault.
See, he's just a
I
hothead.
wanted to come. Just didn't know this is how it'd turn out.
Well, you did eat some of our food.
Come on, Finn. You'll freeze your ass off if you stay here.
Suppose you're right. May as well get warm before I die.
Alright, that's good, that's good. So what did I do? I think I went back to check on them, but we'll take a look at her hut later. I didn't even know you could do that.
I'll be fine, Garrett. You don't have to keep looking at me like that.
Fine. Can I talk to them? Okay, fine. Fine, I won't talk to them. Alright, let's take a look at Sylvie's hut. Why not? Let's take a look at things. Sketches. Let's see, what do we got?
Little Moon.
She was called Little Moon. We do remember that. She looks like she's more useful. I'm not gonna drink that. She might have germs. She might have cooties. Family token. A bear.
Wonder if her mother gave her that.
Probably did not. Let's just look at it.
Oh, this is that stuff Cotter was drinking.
Yeah, we're not drinking that. I am not drinking that. That's her drink, first off. It wouldn't be right to drink that. Alright, here we go. Let's go. It's a rabbit! Is it a snow bunny? I think it's called a snow bunny. Or snow hare. Maybe snow hare.
Whoa! Fucking
I was
hell.
scratching my nose.
Could
Did
you
throw
have
a
been any
spear at me?
louder?
Sorry.
Sorry. Now, I will confess something also here, folks. I will confess that while I thought everything was fine, like, you know, it's like, oh, okay, everything will look fine and everything. And, you know, all the recording. I kind of was still recording. Well, you could say I was still recording. I kind of was still recording. Everything looked fine. And then when I screwed up on a specific event here, I got so upset. I was like, great, now I have to do all the recording again. But the problem, but I guess it turned out for the better because I have to thank that restart thing. Because though the screen froze, like my face froze, now I had a legitimate argument to go back and fix everything. So now I can do this right. So what you have to do is, and I'll get to it
Never
in
met a
minute.
crow before.
I'll get to it in a minute.
Sorry I almost killed you.
Well, I forgive you, I guess.
Might
I
have
mean,
done you a favour, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north.
like the White Walkers. White Walkers. They've been gone.
Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders.
I fucking
And the
hate
White
it then.
Walkers, of course.
I'm not a crow anymore.
A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
Now, what I said here was this. I said is that technically I am no longer a crow. I can't be a crow because they tried to kill me when I had killed a brother when I actually had defended myself. So if they were gonna kill, if I could have either stayed there, been a fuck, I keep forgetting it now. A watcher, on the wall. I could have been at Black Castle. I could have been a crow still and died with honor. And, you know, but for something that never really happened or was a lie. Or I could have escaped, saved my life, been a coward, and they hate me, and, you know, no longer live a life of a watcher on the wall. So, let's get back to the game. So I obviously had to choose that.
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow.
Says you.
That's what they say, anyway.
The Night's Watch, that's what it was. Night's Watch. Sorry. You couldn't get to me.
Don't frighten our dinner away.
Okay, now this is what I was going to get to. At this point, I was raging out. So this is why I was kind of glad the screen froze, like my face froze. And I have to thank that restart thing saying you need to restart your computer for the update to kick in. I'm kind of glad that happened. Kind of glad that did happen, because now I can do this right. So for anybody who does play this, here's what you need to do. What you basically need to do is you need to hold the left click button. You don't push it. I thought you had to push it, which I would have killed that rabbit immediately. I'm a good aim, okay? So let's stick with the decisions we chose earlier.
Here.
I was never any good with a bow. Know how to use that?
I do. I actually know.
You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I may do all right.
Just be sure to keep it aimed that way.
Watch. I can do it. I actually almost had that son of a bitch. Right there. Got him! Yeah! See? I can do it!
Better than making do. You're not a bad shot.
Yeah! Like I said, folks, it screwed me over. I thought you had to click it, and I was raging about that until I realized the screen had froze. I can't really blame my computer for that. I mean, it was I guess it was my computer saying, hey, you screwed up on that, well, I get to do you a favor and do this to you, even though I was angry at both. So I guess a negative times a negative equals a positive. That's multiplication. That's math. That's basic math. So let's get back to this. I'm sorry, you should have heard me.
You'll do nicely, little one.
Would that be enough?
You ever seen Cotter eat?
Maybe.
We'll need another.
Fuck! I gotta do it again. Alright, this one's gonna be tough. Shit. I think I can get him. I'm a good aim. Shit. Oh, fuck. Wait. Come on, you bastard. Oh, there we go. Fuck! Oh, well. That was on me, folks.
Are you nervous? Maybe next time, Garrett. It's not much, but it'll last us.
We can get another. We can get another. I believe we can.
You're not half bad with a bow. Could come in handy.
My mouse kind of froze, so I do blame that a little bit. I was like shaking and
You
I was
ever
like, what's
lost
wrong
anyone,
with
Garrett?
Yes.
Someone you really cared about?
Yes.
Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
My family. I'll talk about that.
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
Remember that.
So you know how it feels.
I do.
Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up.
Why?
It's not worth it.
Please, I need to know. I need to know.
Please, Sylvie. I need to know.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it.
Really?
They'd heard stories. That the cold couldn't touch it. That it's safe, even in the dark of winter.
Really?
So they'd set out, all full of hope.
And then...
And none of them ever returned.
Maybe they found it, that's why. Maybe they stayed.
Maybe they stayed there.
God, I got a
Maybe they
wedgie.
liked
Oh my
it.
god.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were...
Uh-oh. Something bad happened. We gotta hurry.
Cotter!
Come on.
Fuck!
Oh,
Look out!
shit. Oh, crap. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. That's white. That's a white. Oh, God. That's a dead. That's a
This
undead
looks
person.
like the place.
This is definitely the place.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters.
Oh, Christ.
2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages.
Really now? That sounds like a
But
good
one
thing for
pit
me.
fighter is worth any 10 sellswords.
That sounds
If
3 times
you
better.
can convince them to fight for you.
I
And
guess
that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them
could
or
talk.
reason with them. If we're very lucky, we'll walk out with our heads.
I've been fighting alongside sellswords for years, Beskar. I know how to talk to killers.
Understand these aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
sounds good to me. And a dog is walking away with a hand. That's normal. Targaryen. Phew. Spit on it.
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the Masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
Fair enough. This Targaryen, the Dany Targaryen, if you read the books, folks, and if young Griff is a Targaryen, or if he is a Blackfyre, Blackfyres are bastards to Targaryen, so technically speaking, they're kind of Targaryen regardless. If young Griff is Aegon Targaryen, Aegon the Sixth, first of his name, and all the titles, then I would rather support that Targaryen. Dany Targaryen in the books and in the show is not politically smart and is very, very very, very stupid. So to this Targaryen, I go, pooah, spit at her. Sorry, Emilia Clarke, don't spit at you. Spit only at your character. Love you from the bottom of my heart. Let's look around. Yeah, we can see that these guys are animals, but I like making use to animals if they fight and serve.
What?
What the fuck?
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Usher.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, maybe I didn't want to get involved at all. Seemed a little, like, intense. Or...
Your friends have been busy.
Let's hope our heads don't end up here.
Yeah. I like making use of killers, honestly. Are you alive or dead? Okay.
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers.
Well,
Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear.
what are we getting
Or
into?
really any highborn
Maybe you should
pricks
go
with
in
blue-eyed
first,
asses like
if
you,
they
little
know
brother.
you.
Maybe they should see a familiar face first.
If they don't like us coming here uninvited, it will hardly matter who they see first.
Alrighty.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
Hi there.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt.
Ouch.
You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away.
Fuck you. I'll fight
1,
you.
2.
Headbutt him. Oh! Yeah. Damn it. Alright, I gotta cut it off right there, folks. So, thank you very much for watching. To the next. Sorry I had, like I said, folks, 3 things. 1, I'm sorry I had to, I guess you could say, re-record my laggy... Yeah, I guess you could call it laggy. My laggy first recording, which was when I did everything up to where I got to the tent or talking to Finn, everything was fine, and then it just, my face was still frozen, and I just noticed that when I looked over, because I was thinking, okay, maybe after that maybe I can still find out where I have to, like, cut it off, and then I saw my face, I was like, oh no. So I apologize for that. Number 2, I could have gotten that second rabbit, so I apologize if you think, oh, you should have got it, Selvs. You easily hit that first one. Well, that's because I was able to move my mouse, but this one time I was like, why isn't it working? Not a big loss to me, so whatever. So it's okay, it's alright, I gotta stick with that decision. And number 3, as always, stay you, stay cool, stay awesome. You thought I was gonna say a third thing. Bye-bye!